Gauge Railroad in Portland is dedicated to keeping that part of the state's history alive, whether it be giving summer tourists a little ride around the Eastern Prom or the Polar Express tours during the holidays.
However, last week, a section of the track was ripped up temporarily so that construction could begin on luxury lodging and retail development on the waterfront. And as News Center Maine's Raya Wooten reports, both the timing and the length of the disruption took those who run the railroad by surprise.
As Maine Narrow Gauge Railroad's CEO Griffin Barassa passes through the aisle of one of the few train cars that still sit on tracks, he hears excavators beeping in the distance.
We came into work last Monday and found excavators tearing down our buildings and removing our tracks.
Tracks from the Maine Narrow Gauge Railroad that have already been pulled up are stacked to the side. Cones line the walking trail where tracks once were.
I wish I had a better word other than just shocked.
Barassa says without warning, he and his employees received a certified letter from Foreside Development Company on December 12th, telling them that the railroad would have to shut down for 3 months as developers complete a waterfront enhancement project. Foreside Development owns the land around the railroad's right-of-way. Barassa claims they knew about the project, but the 3-month shutdown was not part of the original agreement.
Previously, we communicated to the developers in 2022 that we would agree to a 2-week shutdown because that's what we could handle this time of year.
The second letter hit Barassa and his team where it hurt.
We got an additional letter about a week later saying that any equipment that was left on site, rather historic rail equipment or buildings or anything else, would be dismantled and disposed of.
In a statement, Foreside Development shared that the project was carefully planned in the winter season to minimize disruption. In a separate email, representatives from the development company's managing partner, Casey Prentice, wrote, "It's unfortunate that MNGRR's message is presenting the situation negatively." Barassa and his employees worked 12-hour shifts for 2 weeks straight, moving the railroad, and many of them missing time with their families during Christmas.
That doesn't matter to them. They didn't care about our going to these extraordinary measures.
Folks at Maine Narrow Gauge Railroad say they have no idea what the final project will look like because they say representatives from Foreside Development have made it very clear that they will not discuss the project with them. In Portland, Raya Wooten, News Center Maine.